back to Andromeda, guys. We're still on Aladdin, and we're going to be going to search for the Turian Ark. Now, I feel like we've gotten some decent hints at the Turian Ark, but I said earlier on in the playthrough, I'm particularly worried about the Solarian Ark. I feel like, given the way that the Solarians were presented by the end of Mass Effect 3, I feel like they might be cannon fodder in terms of they were never going to have the Asari Ark be wiped out, and probably I don't think they'd have the Turian Ark wiped out, but the Solarians, given the whole way the Solarian and Krogan interactions were framed, I suppose, come the end of Mass Effect 3, I feel like they might be considered somewhat expendable. But we're going to have to head deep into the desert to find it. Now, the architect is nearby, apparently. It was said that it was... we got warned, right? Yeah, I'm sure we got warned about the architect approaching. We're going to do PB's quest today as well. All right. It's over here. We saw... well, it might not have been an architect, but we saw something roaming through the sands over here anyway. So we're going to just quickly get this radio signal booster thing set up here for our journalist buddy back on the Nexus. I will not be talking to anyone at this outpost. Even if I accidentally run them over. Come on, we can get it up there.
Of course, the best thing about the rebellions was Shiakur the Warlord, my ancestor.
Every Krogan propping up a bar says she's their ancestor.
But how many have the clan brands to prove it?
Never wanted to get that close.
Well, now's your chance. They're on my...
I'll take your word for it, Drac.
See that thing? So I guess that's obviously not an architect. Pretty terrifying, nonetheless. Recording check, we're alright.
That's the last of these news receivers. Let's go tell Davis.
Yeah. We are going to have to go back to the Nexus for Drac's quest to try and deal with Spender, which we will do, depending on how long everything takes here. We'll go and do that as well. Right, so let's head over here. Still quite far away, but from this forward station, but I'm looking forward to getting back to the meat and potatoes, I think. I'm not ruling out doing a bunch of the other side quests. I just want to get myself immersed a bit more now. Sorry, re-immerse myself a bit after getting a bit sidetracked, so that we can just focus on the characters, right? Be interesting to see where what the situation with the Ket evolves into. What we learn about the history of the Remnant. Oh, what was it called? Meridian, that place that's like the central controls, the centralized point of control for all of the terraforming stuff, right?
Look at all this space out here.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's just endless sand, but it's mesmerizing.
Yeah, it really is.
stasis pods from Ark Natanus.
Are any of them alive?
It's difficult to obtain a clear reading on all pods at once. We should investigate.
Oh, I should have brought... Oh, damn it, I should have... Why didn't I bring Vetra? Hang on. Hang on. Let's just get Vetra out of here. Sorry, I know we have to drive back, but it only takes a minute at most. I feel like Vetra and Drac are quite close, to be fair, so... We've had Drac for a lot of the missions on this planet, but it is the kind of... It is New Tachanka. Or the place where New Tachanka is.
So where's Kesh's grandmother?
You're picking an old scar there, Vetra. Rather not pry it open.
I'm sorry.
Fair enough.
It's just you're always telling war stories, and I thought...
What makes you think that one's a war story?
Oh, I think he had his heart broken. I mean, she's... Yeah, I suppose she could easily be dead, but... She would probably have been from before the Genophage, right? I mean, the Genophage was... How long ago was the Genophage? The Genophage happened just before the Turians made first contact with the Citadel, right? And then the Turians were used to help wage the war against the Krogan. Is he still alive? Hi, mate.
No life forms detected, Pathfinder.
They're all dead.
Sam, we should have Mason's genetic profile in the initiative database. Let's check it against pods.
No match.
Cause of death, starvation. Fortunately for the inhabitants, she was in a coma and passed away in her sleep.
Perhaps a distant cousin.
Cause of death, cardiac arrest. The inhabitant's family had a history of heart failure, marked as a risk for stasis but refused to be turned down. That thing is like stalking us.
Reading negative.
Cause of death, exposure. Pod was compromised when it made contact with the Scourge.
This one's got power.
Cause of death, cerebral hemorrhage. Most likely from the impact of the pod hitting Aladdin's surface.
Help me get it open.
Pathfinder, the body has no vitals.
Has the pod got any information in it?
Sam, check the pod's history.
According to the final log, this stasis pod was jettisoned from Ark Natanus.
Maybe when it hit the Scourge.
The timeline doesn't match. This pod was ejected long after Natanus was reported missing.
Yeah, they might be under attack, but there's still hope.
We assumed the Ark was destroyed, but maybe it's intact. The crew could still be alive.
And dumping colonists in stasis? That's worse.
We should finish checking the pods for Mason, then report back to Avitus.
What? Is that it? Well, I did check the pods. This is all remnant stuff. We have to open them. Oh.
Not Mason Barrow.
Cause of death, blunt force trauma, killed upon impact.
Subject is too old.
Cause of death, blunt force trauma, presumably from the pod entering the atmosphere. Inhabitant was physically more feeble than other Turian survivors we've encountered.
Subject is a child.
Cause of death, respiratory failure. Impact with the scourge damaged the pod's oxygen output.
Turian, but not their Pathfinder.
Cause of death.
None of the pods match Mason Barrow Pathfinder.
Hopefully that means he's still alive.
Exsanguination. Scourge pierced through pod into the inhabitant. Don't know what that word means. But... Okay. Okay, so we're not going to head straight to Avitus because we've got a couple of things we want to do here. I'm not going to go and fight the Architect just now. I kind of feel like doing narrative focused stuff just at the minute. So PB is over here. So we'll head to this forward station. We'll get PB in our loadout. We'll stick with Drac. Drac helps in terms of combat, makes everything a little easier. And they're quite friendly with each other, right? Ataraxia. Oh, is L3 the handbrake? I've literally played the whole game without realising that.
Wanna know why I hate the Ket?
They kill on sight, destroying the Angara, the smell.
All of the above, and I know I'm onto something with the Remnant. I can feel it. I want to piece it all together, Drac. I have to. With the Ket being here, they could ruin everything.
Look, I didn't expect such a nasty enemy here either, and I don't have a lot of time. I'll give you the same advice I give myself.
What's that?
Work faster.
Damn it, abandoned. They scuttled everything.
Well, we're here. Might as well search it.
Of course.
Figures all I left was junk.
Oi.
Ryder, he's got Pock. She's broken, though.
Guess Kalinda didn't take very good care of her.
Hey, I don't want any trouble. I found this site abandoned. By scavenger law, it's all mine.
Nope.
Yeah, right. You made that up.
Scavenger law? Scavengers get to make up the laws? No, then you could just make up new ones. Well, I'm a businessman, you see, so I'm willing to sell if you see anything you like.
Was there anyone here?
Did you see where the crew that used the site went?
No. They were trouble, though. Led by a pain-in-the-ass Asari with a mean as spit Krogan toady. They've been picking remnant sites clean all over. Never leave anything worthwhile behind. But, they screwed up and left some choice items here, though.
Did you actually meet Kalinda?
You ever hear of an Asari named Kalinda Terev?
That's the, pain-in-the-ass Asari I stupidly mentioned. Please don't tell her I called her that, or next time I see her, it's my ass.
Yeah? So you better do right by us.
What have you done to Pock?
How much for that broken observer?
What, this thing? Yeah, it may look trashed, but I assure you it's easy to fix right up. In fact, I could do it myself and make a killing, so, no discounts.
Right. This guy's gonna put her back together.
Let's get down to business.
Okay, look, what do you think is fair for the Observer?
Take this, and consider yourself lucky.
Yep, that'll do. Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll get her to the Tempest and put her together. Thank you, Ryder. Maybe this Kalinda nightmare is over.
Don't think so.
Don't start going naive on me, PB.
Yeah. Regardless, I can upgrade my remnant scanner now. Come see me back at the ship.
Sure.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Cheers, mate. That suggests there's going to be a fight here, I suppose. What does that symbol mean again? Oh, it's a... alright. Right, so the allies and relationship stuff should be like a priority for us. So let's just double check the Aladdin quests that we've picked up. Okay, I don't think that's going to be anything too interesting, but I will come back for it. I just don't want to do it right now. And we'll do this at some point later as well. Okay. So we need to head to... where did she say? Oh, we need to speak to PB on the Tempest. We need to go back to the Nexus for Drac to try and weed Spender out. But we might have screwed that up by killing off his henchmen. Go to Aya for Liam. Oh, that's from the comm. Oh, okay, beautiful. That might lead to the next stage of that. We need to talk to Addis. No, we need to go to... I think the Null system is where Vold is. When we go back to the Nexus, we will look at all the memories, and we need to talk to the Rogue VI a bit more. And this is a quest on Vold, which I guess we should do as well. Because it's in an allies and relationships thing, so... I don't know why it's got a picture of a like higher ranking Ket officer here, but I guess we'll see. Right, so we've got two things on the Nexus, so let's get out of here. Alright. Aladdin's fun to drive around, man, I appreciate it. So we've got every settlement world at 100% now that we've done all the remnant vaults. Alright, let's go speak to
PB
Peeves.
said she wanted to talk to you.
I know. Let's check our emails
Okay.
first. Thanks for saving my carapace from Sid. Sid, I want to say thanks for coming to help me. I guess you didn't know it was me at the start, eh? I literally did know it was you. But that's why it's great. I didn't tell you anything, my bad, sorry, but you went ahead and helped anyway, even though you knew it was probably going to be dangerous. You put yourself out there for other people, and that's why you're the Pathfinder. No. Our Pathfinder. And thanks for having Vetra's back. I know you're there for her, which means she can be there for me. That means a lot. Don't tell her I said this. You're awesome. Sid. No worries, Sid.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
From Drac, hey kid, now that we've got the transport back, maybe let's take a load off. Swing by Crawler's song next time we're in Kadara Port. The bartender's going to be a friend of mine. She'll mix you up something that'll strip paint. Drac. Yeah, sure thing, mate.
There you are.
Hi.
Where's PB?
Okay, who stole PB and put you in her clothes?
Not funny.
It's a little funny.
Okay, it's a little funny. I received this.
Hey, babe. Sorry I broke your pet. It lacked versatility. Couldn't keep up. Maybe I'll do the same with your other new toy. Ta.
She means you. I hate her.
Tar? That's such a Northern English thing to say. Is it? I don't know. I don't think I've ever heard an American say that, or someone with a Queen's English accent say that. Tar just means thank you. Do you really hate her? I don't know.
Really? Are you sure about that?
Oh, right.
Oh, I don't know. It's not that she took my bot and broke her. We got Puck back and I repaired her. Better than ever. Now my scanner's fully upgraded and sweeping the cluster for remnant signals. We won.
But she doesn't
So
feel that
what's
way.
the problem? It's just drummed up feelings I thought I'd put behind me. Turns out I just buried them.
This is what happens when you let people in. You acquire baggage. I travel light, damn it. No baggage.
Oh! Are we actually going to be able... will this actually work? I think we should just say this. Anyway. I've been back and forth on whether I regret not pursuing PB in that scene. In terms of the actual romance option, not just the like one night stand option.
Letting people in can be life-changing in the best way. In a never-been-done way.
You're hard to keep up with. I can be too. We're probably meant for each other. But no. No strings, remember? I let Kalinda become important to me. Look where that ended up. Now you've become, or you're becoming, important. But you need to know, I resist checking out of this hotel every day.
It's not the best hotel.
With accommodations like these, I don't blame you.
You are funny. I just need a little space. Time to think. Hopefully, my now RemTech-infused scanner will pick up something amazing and make all this Kalinda trouble worthwhile.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so I'm just going to quickly check the research station to see how many points we've got available, because... Oh, we can sell our junk at least. Pretty rich now. Okay, so we've not really topped that off too much, but we have got quite a bit more RemTech data for armor. So that's for tech stuff. The Ket armor is combat. The Helios defender stuff. Power, weapon, damage resistance. I like purple, but that's kind of Amanita, isn't it, right? The purple hair. Power damage and weapon damage, so not really any defensive skills. And the N7 stuff, we just didn't have the for the chest armor at least. We didn't have anywhere near the amount of platinum and stuff. We're going to be short on copper as well. But that's probably, stat-wise, that's probably the best. But was there only one set of remnant stuff? Yeah. I mean, we could get the next set of this. I do prefer this, the way this looks. Damage resistance, health regen, shield regen. Probably going to run out of titanium for crafting wise though. We're level 43, so level 50 feels pretty far away. What was the Hyper Guardian set doing for us? Max health, max shields, and melee. That's pretty good, man. I can't really argue with that. Really, can I? No, I'm content. Have we got any more AVP? Don't think. 5? We've got more research data. Minerals, biominerals, tech materials. Not bothered about consumables. Hidden caches is more things to find. Apex missions I've kind of abandoned. Credits, we're not really buying stuff from shops. Okay, that might be pretty good. We've got 5 pods available, man. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we definitely want that. Yeah, sure, extra credits. Yeah, let's go both. Yeah, let's just get this as well. In case we need to buy stuff for what we want to craft. Right, let's give Avitus. Avitus?
Prepping VidCon communications.
Yeah, cheers, Sam.
Ryder, I was just about to call you.
Oh, he's got info.
Everything all right?
I've got numbers, coordinates, flashing in my head. I think it's an SOS from Mason.
Nice. Might be a trap,
It could
though.
be coming from your salmon plant.
He's sending me his location.
We did find evidence that Natanus may be intact.
What evidence?
A bunch of stasis pods were jettisoned from the Ark. No survivors. But the logs show it happened long after Natanus hit the Scourge.
Someone's still flying the damn thing.
Temper your expectations, though.
Scourge or not, colonists were ejected from the Ark.
There must be an explanation. Here are the coordinates for my implant. Meet me there. We'll find answers.
Yeah, sure thing, mate. Where? Where is it? Guess we'll have to check the galaxy map for that. Did we need to talk to anyone else on the ship? So that's on hold. Nexus. Yeah, meet at the pub. Vold, Nexus. Vold. Yeah. Nothing on the Solarian Ark unless maybe we talk to Tan. Maybe he's got some information. Okay, not too many. Before we go back to the priority ops. Has Suvi got anything new to say, man? Please.
Pathfinder. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
She's mad because I made her comb her hair.
What can I do for you?
I'll let you concentrate.
You know where I'll be.
Alright. Forgotten history. Well, where is it? Is it on Aladdin? I didn't realise we didn't have it tagged. Lost but not forgotten, that is on Aladdin, isn't it? No. Oh, it's back in the Remarv system. Interesting. Alright, I guess we're going back to that asteroid. Or remnant of that planet, anyway. Anomaly detected. Oh, it's just right there.
Approaching the nav point provided by Avitus.
I won't skip this. I'll let us fly on over. No way.
That's the Turian Ark. It's seen better days.
Incoming call.
Pathfinder, I think we're on the right track.
No kidding. Is it safe to board?
Only one way to find out. I'll meet you inside.
How did you get here? Tempest sensors show severe damage to all sections of the Turian arc from exposure to the Scourge. Due to hull instability, moving the Natanus would be ill-advised. But it should be safe for a recovery team to extract the remaining stasis pods. Okay. So, let's take Vetra for obvious reasons. And... bad idea taking Jarl, probably. PB and Cora came on the last arc. Maybe we take Cora. She's kind of like the second in command, right? So, from just like if it was like a military perspective, and she, in terms of combat, she is very strong. She looks quite a bit different in that picture there. I wonder if that was an earlier developed character model. Maybe it's just the angle or the lighting. Liam looks quite a bit different there as well, though, right? Yeah, let's take Cora and Vetra. Let's do it.
Limited power. Life support's busted. Surprised there's any gravity at all.
You alright?
This can't be easy to see.
I'm not really a feelings type of guy, Ryder.
Even so,
Let's just find Mason. HO47C. It was supposed to be the Turian homeworld in Helios.
like Habitat 7.
Whoever was piloting the Ark wanted to get here, no matter the cost.
Guess they were just following the plan, but maybe to a bit of a fault.
They wanted to find home.
It's not really a home if no one's left to live there.
Very
Come
true.
on. Speculating won't get us anywhere.
We're lucky this part of the Ark survived.
Looks can be deceiving, Pathfinder. The hull is barely holding together.
Thanks, Sam. Always a ray of sunshine.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
Hey, this door still got power.
I wouldn't open that, Pathfinder. It leads to space. Perhaps you could divert the power to a different door.
Sam's starting to get on my nerves a little bit. From the captain to Mason. Full report attached, but our new home's going to put Palavan to shame. Mason, what did I tell you about sending me science crap? Unless it's got charts and pictures, it's all gibberish to me, Dea. You and Rick's up for drinks after the goodbye party? I've got a special bottle of Horosk. I don't want just anyone sampling. Now with more charts and pictures. As for drinks, we'll be there. You know how much Avi loves his Horosk.
Power has been diverted, Pathfinder.
The atmosphere on these, like, damaged space vehicles is something really special, isn't it? So we're going to go a bit slower through here, as if going
This one
to,
still got juice.
as if the one wrong move might tip everything over. Cryogenic stability update from Avitus. Just received confirmation, with the exception of the leadership and life support teams. All passengers have entered cryostasis and are sleeping soundly. Chakana is on her way up to you now to oversee the closure of your pods. If you haven't changed into your uniforms, do so now so that we hit our departure time. Once everyone's asleep, I'll do one final round, then join you in the abyss. Rix. To Rix from the captain. No one tried to jump ship. Don't know if I'm impressed or nervous everyone's that confident in the mission. Don't stay up too late, Rix, or you'll be an old man by the time we reach Helios. Deo. Mason to Rix. Avi, Chakana said it was fine if you oversaw my pod closure. I know I said I wouldn't go against procedure, but I want your face to be the last thing I see in the Milky Way. You can scold me while I enter cryo. See you soon, Mason. I think it's kind of... they had feelings for each other, it seems.
Looks pretty busted. Think your Sam can get us in?
Let's try.
Only one way to find out.
I found a log from Dea Prayton, the Ark's captain. The video is corrupt, but I can recover the audio.
Play it.
Yep.
Something's tearing Natanus apart. Half the cryo chamber is gone.
Oh
Trying to
my
get anyone
God.
awake to the escape pods. Spirits, there's no time. Find Mason.
Escape pods?
Dea was abandoning ship.
She wouldn't leave unless the situation was dire. Natanus didn't get here on its own. We need to know what happened next.
The rest of the data on this console is corrupt. Perhaps if we find another. Or the Ark's SAM node.
Yeah.
Alright, let's keep looking.
Sorry, just the fact that Avitus is walking around with us makes me think that we're not going to have to fight anyone, or I could be very wrong.
Well, we're not going that way. Ugh, this one also needs power.
Maybe we can use the same trick as last time? Divert power from something else?
The door should now be operational, Pathfinder.
Okay. Yeah, SAM node should be over here on the right.
Avitus, over here!
There's still life in this one.
Sam, how are we doing?
Mason, bring it back.
Yeah, working on it.
Sam, help me out.
Like the previous log, the video data is corrupt.
What about audio?
Repairing now. 1 moment, please.
Yeah, let's stay calm.
We need to remain objective.
Yeah, I've never been objective when it comes to Mason.
Try, for his sake.
Playing audio now.
Sam, how far to Abby's pod?
300 meters.
An easy stroll then. Damn it! Maybe not so easy.
Where's the rest of it?
That is all I could recover.
Damn it.
I think he's the one who's saved you out, Avi.
He was looking for your pod. Do you remember anything before waking up on Havarl?
I told you. My first memory was clawing out of my stasis pod.
Then we keep looking.
Man, this isn't going to have a good ending for him. For Mason.
That door leads to the SAM node. We've got to get in there.
The SAM node should now be accessible.
Sam, where's the Pathfinder? Where's Mason?
Avi. Commence. Stars.
Avi, isn't that what Mason called you?
He's the only one who calls me that.
My counterpart is suffering from severe trauma. If I partition the damage, it may be able to speak with us.
Be careful. I don't want to lose this Sam because we rushed for answers.
Avitus Riggs. Welcome home.
Sam, Mason sent coordinates to this location. I need to find him.
You are mistaken. I sent the coordinates.
Of your own volition?
What do you mean, you sent the coordinates?
The Pathfinder ordered me to help Avitus find a home for the Turians. I located our destination, HO47C, then sought out Avitus.
Why would Mason do that?
It was his last request.
This thing's still busted. It doesn't know what it's talking about.
We should have access to Mason's logs. Maybe there's something in there.
Abby, whatever we hit, a piece of it shredded my suit. Stings like hell, but spirits, it's beautiful. I need you to go on for the both of us. Don't let that temper get the better of you. Sam, commence transfer.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Even the stars look brighter.
He died before the transfer was complete. That must be the source of Sam's trauma.
Why bring me here? What was the point?
To complete the transfer, The Taurians need a Pathfinder.
I can't.
Why?
What do you mean you can't?
I never thought I'd get the job. My whole career, I worked alone. I don't know how to lead people. I don't want to lead people.
I don't know, man. I mean, so part of this might just be his reaction to losing the person he loves, right? It's got me a bit emotional, this build-up, because you know, you got the sense that Mason wasn't going to have made it, but you know, the fact that he saved Avi, and so part of this might be an emotional reaction to losing Mason. So maybe he just needs a little bit of a nudge here. You can do it, Avi.
Avitus, I've seen you protect settlers. You found the Turian Ark.
Yeah.
You've already been playing the part of Pathfinder, just without the title.
A title that belongs to Mason.
Which he wanted you to have. Rejecting it won't bring him back.
What if I let him down?
You could only do that by walking away.
Ah, damn it, you're right.
Shall I begin transfer?
It'll be safer on the Nexus. Suvi, call Tan. We need a shuttle to pick up the SAM node. Tell him we found the Turian Pathfinder.
So how many stasis pods are alive? Intact? Do we know?
PB's been looking for you.
Well, that was quite emotional, man. I don't know why in particular. But... Not tight, yeah. Thebes. No time to type. Come. Me. Stasis pods aboard the Turian Ark from Director Tan. Rider Avitus Rix is leading a team to recover the stasis pods from Ark Natanus. Someone who wasn't keen to take the job, he's clearly enthusiastic now. If all goes well, we'll have saved the lives of 15,000 Turians. No small achievement, Director Tan. Okay, so what? 15,000 from 100,000? That's a huge deficit, right? Broken world, come on. From Liam. Guess we can't fix everything. Environment's one thing, but a shattered planet? That's about as not golden as it gets. Remember that feeling the first time we saw Habitat 7? Can't imagine waking up to just rocks. Orgies making accommodations on Prodromos like everyone in the initiative. And Veranda's spreading word among her people. Turians will have homes to help build. Never liked the one world per arc thing. Anyway, we're all on the same side. Costa. Liam's included a list of media themes to waking up. Genres include homesteading dramas redone for interstellar settings and several remakes of a story about a day repeating until it's done right. Groundhog Day, man. Groundhog Day is arguably like one of the best multi-genre films ever made, dude. Right? Like I've heard the Wachowskis talk about in the past, you know, wanting to make films or, you know, TV shows or whatever that don't conform to genre expectations. And Groundhog Day is one of them, right? Because it's a comedy, it's a romance, it's a tragedy. It has a little bit of action in it. It has absolutely everything. It has some more cerebral elements. It has, yeah, it's just great. I absolutely adore Groundhog Day. Like honestly, it's just it has absolutely everything, man. If you've never watched Groundhog Day, you owe it to yourself to sit one night and watch that film because it has absolutely everything. What the hell, dude? Well, let's just go into the galaxy map then. So we really should be going back to the Nexus. No singing, I promise. Alright, let's talk to someone then. Oh!
Still thinking about the Turian Ark. Mason and Avitus. I hope Avitus is doing all right.
Yeah, in time, the job will be a nice distraction for him.
Time heals all wounds, as they say.
Heals the wound, doesn't erase it.
Well,
You don't
yeah.
lose someone like that without scarring.
Yeah, you were on the Nexus, not the Ark.
So why weren't you on the Turian Ark?
Our dad left Palavin with us long before the Ark even existed. I don't know if we really count as members of Turian society anymore.
Fair enough.
But who needs all those rules anyway, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Alright, let's see if PB's ready for us. Nope. Right, let's fly to the Nexus. For a Drax mission. Yeah, so we need to pick up the videos for Liam. Speak to Director Tan, confront Spender. Oh, we should probably go to Vold first, right? Hang on. Is it Vold? There, the null system. Let's just go here quickly because there should be something in orbit. The thing that blew up last time we went to EOS that had the tracking device on it. That's what we need for Addison. It's the only one we need to get. So let's just go here briefly, quickly.
We just got pinged by another of those ZK trackers. Let's try to get close enough to pull some data.
On it.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched.
Tracker ahead. Looks active.
Ease up on it. We need a point of origin. That is when Twitchy's self-destruct.
Wait, just let me stick a predictive model in this fragment. There, a common vector, maybe a point of origin.
Good job. Let's go.
This satellite tracks initiative shipments and allocates emergency drops without authorization. No tracker satellites were authorized or deployed by the Nexus. The Nalesh system. Where's that? Let's check it out, because if it's in a random system like this, I doubt it's got an actual off-ship mission on it. So it might just lead to, you know, one of the main planets or back to the Nexus or something.
Anomaly on sensors. Probes launched. Anomaly found.
Alright, it's destroyed.
Pathfinder. This is the exact nav point indicated by the ZK trackers.
Right. Addison's request. Let's see if this helps us find her missing scientist.
Damn it. The shuttle's just a relay. But I think we can get in their feeds. Hold on.
Signals through. Ready for coordinate transfer. Who the fuck?
We've been found. Deadhead the comms.
You have stolen property.
You took initiative equipment. Director Addison wants it back.
Addison? What did she tell you?
Oh, she sent them.
Stop talking.
Is that Dr. Kennedy? Are you okay? Director Addison is concerned about you and your tech.
Keep them talking, Ryder. Tracing.
All I want is to stop the stealing. I have outposts of people trying to start their lives.
Outpost starting lives, huh?
Let them see, Harlan.
They just forwarded Dr. Kennedy's medical profile. Ryder!
She's pregnant. That woman is pregnant.
That woman knows full well the state she's in.
Yeah, first in Andromeda, maybe?
Chemical blockers were standard for cryo. We were supposed to wait until we were stable.
And when was that going to be? Everything was going wrong. The Nexus had no plan. You're with Addison? Well, she fell in line with Tan, said we couldn't add new mouths until we were stable.
Oh, right.
But this
okay.
wasn't about waiting until we could afford a house. We were dying. So I left, with enough meds for Harlan and I to get off the blockers.
How far along? Dr. Kennedy, how long?
8 months, give or take.
Ouch.
We're not going back. You're not getting my tech. We'll be fine without you. Tell Addison. Fuck it, don't tell her anything. Kill it.
They flashed the core. Couldn't get a trace.
Oh.
Addison will want to hear about this. And I've got questions for her.
I was like, oh yeah, they're not on board. I don't understand why they wouldn't trust us necessarily, but... Fair enough. Right, we're off to the Nexus. So we're going to run straight in to command center. I'm not going to... I will pick up surrounding missions, but not right now. I just want to get straight to what we want to do. I think that's what I fell into before, was just seeing a question mark or an exclamation mark and going to it instead of just focusing on the quest I was actually doing. So we'll do Drax's mission before anything else. So will they be able to bring the Arc Natanus here? Probably not, they'll just have to evacuate everyone. Right. Yeah, oh, I forgot to try and activate that, damn it. So we'll go to Nexus Control, speak to Spender, Addison and Tan. Nobody talk to me!
I can't wait to be assigned.
No!
Pathfinder, this is Nexus Control. I've decrypted the scrambler you found. Sending you the information now.
Good job. Pathfinder out. Sam?
Received, Pathfinder. The scrambler contains all the evidence necessary to incriminate Spender.
Sweet. Hopefully murdering his assistant in cold blood doesn't have any consequences. Hey, big Spender!
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
God, there's question marks everywhere. Unscrambled exchange. I armed you, gave Calix the chance he needed to take down Tan. What have you done for me? I covered your tracks. You made Calix think you were with us. But you were the one who woke up Morda. We both know you were hedging your bets, making sure we saw you as an ally if we actually did take the Nexus. I didn't choose to wake up Morda, they made me. If I went to your boss with what I've seen, you'd be out of a job. Hell, you'd be in jail. Yeah, or out here with us. So this is blackmail then. Smart. You'll get your supplies around. Just know I'm saving this conversation. So am I.
Drac will want to see this.
Where is he? Oh, he's with Kesh, yeah. Who are you? No! No.
I'm worried about this place if the Ket find you.
Then we defend the station. It's all we can do here. You just keep the Pathfinder safe and the Ket busy. And be careful out there. I only have one of you. The extra resources from the colonies are really easing our workload.
Glad to hear it, Kesh.
We've got everything we need on Spender.
I've been waiting for this moment for nearly a year. Ready?
Let's go confront Spender.
Be nice to bring his head back to Morda on a pike, you know, as a gift.
That's one way.
I'm seriously tempted to let you do that.
You better not be joking, because I absolutely will.
I didn't have a choice. Aron said they'd kill me.
You helped the mutineers, Spender. That was a choice right there.
All you had to do was ask for help. Instead, you put everyone else at risk to save yourself.
Yeah, he's trying to play innocent.
Please, incriminate yourself further. Tell us everything they made you do.
What do you know, Pathfinder? You weren't there during the mutiny.
You're done now, buddy, and with any luck, they'll give you to me.
Everything the Pathfinder's saying is true. Here's the proof.
A scrambler packed with logs and credit transfers to exiles.
This has been going on since the mutiny. He's been altering files, stealing supplies, communicating with them.
This is a massive security breach. I can't even begin to fathom the damage he's responsible for.
Like your hands are clean, Kandros? We all wanted the Krogan gone. I just made it easier. The exiles think I work for them, just like you think I work for you. That's what real politics looks like.
Right under our noses. God damn it, Spender!
She could have looked harder at him, sure. But let's not give him any kind of crutch here.
The Krogan left. Spender played both sides just to get a promotion. You couldn't have seen that coming.
No. No, I was given ample reasons to suspect something. I just chose not to. You brought it to me, Pathfinder. I should have acted then, but Tan wouldn't shut up about the Krogan.
You're getting a chance to fix this now.
Let's start with taking our side when my clan tries to negotiate a better deal with Tam. You need us, and frankly, we need you.
You're right. I'll back you up. We'll do it right this time.
So, what about him?
Just kill him. The problem with exile is he could easily get out. Interesting that exile would be the logical option and jail would be the emotional option. I don't really want to exile him in case he gets in charge of his own band again. Lock him up and throw away the key, dude.
Lock him up. He won't be the last, but he'll make a fine example.
You're just gonna throw me in a cell?
Yep.
Could be worse. We could throw you off the station. Think about that for a moment.
Thanks, Ryder. You have no idea how glad I am this business is settled.
Excellent. Right. Oh my god, look at all the
commons area.
Right, so let's go talk to Addison about this pregnant lady, and then we'll go talk to Tan while we're here.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Spender?
Has there been any immediate reaction to exposing Spender?
Of course. The damage he did. That'll scar us for a long time. There's also the crow I've had to eat. Can't say it wasn't deserved.
We're all better off without him.
Brecker might disagree. His job now includes everything Spender did.
Thanks ever so much.
Well, maybe we needed to ring her on the vidcom.
Any news about Dr. Kennedy and her trackers?
I have no idea what you're talking. Some topics are for sealed channels
Yeah,
only, Pathfinder.
yeah.
Director
Bollocks!
Addison.
Alright, we'll do that when we go back on the ship then. Let's go and talk to Tan then to see. I thought that there was a quest in here last time, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Oh, it's not him though.
Pathfinder.
It's just not fair.
Authorities continue work to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants.
Who are you? Oh, Sarissa!
Another arc lost. But the Turians are safe, thanks to you. Well done.
Thanks.
I spoke with Avitus. He's sharp. He'll make a good Pathfinder. He asked how I became one.
What did you tell him?
The truth. I don't repeat my mistakes.
Sarissa's pretty cool, man. Look at that outfit. What are you gonna do now?
Now that the Asari Ark is safe, what's next for you?
I'll be tracking the Ket through their secret routes in the Scourge and burning them out. Charting the Scourge will help everyone. Some incidental revenge is a bonus.
Yeah, sure. Have you spoken to Cora at all? To patch things up, maybe?
Cora really idolized you. Have you spoken since...
A little. It's difficult to talk to someone who's that disappointed in you.
Fair enough.
But we do speak. And more importantly, listen. Reminds me of the days when I had students.
You're a war hero now.
Cora said you fought plenty of battles. That you were the hero of Kirkus.
Ha. I survived Kirkus, anyway.
Yeah.
What happened?
The enemy fired artillery at civilian targets. I used my biotics to shield part of a city. I can make a good shield, as you've seen.
Yeah, true.
I lost dear friends in that battle, but we saved a lot of people. If that makes me a hero, I'll take it.
And your predecessor?
I never knew Matriarch Ashara, the last Asari Pathfinder. What was she like?
The best my people have to offer. Powerful, just, diplomatic. I was a dowdy soldier by comparison. I tell myself she'd understand why I... But she didn't think that way. Diplomacy allows compromise. War doesn't.
Fair enough.
Good luck, Sarissa.
On to glory, Ryder.
Oh, Cora's actually here.
I know Sarissa's been dropping in at the Pathfinder HQ. It's just... I'm not good with everything yet.
That Rix? Yeah, nice. Avi.
Hydroponics reports oxygen.
He's literally running away from me.
So it's official. You're part of our little club.
I know I was reluctant, but it was the right call. Thanks for the push.
No, you're well suited, mate.
I'm not worried. You're good for it.
I'm trying.
It's a bit early to bring this up, but...
How have you been since HO47C?
Fine, I'm fine.
I'm here if you need me.
If you ever want to talk about Mason, you know where to find me.
Thanks, Ryder. Really, I'm just not ready.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. How many survivors have come out of stasis?
Any luck finding other survivors from Natanus?
Oh, right.
Brought in another batch yesterday. Still too many unaccounted for, but we're getting there.
I'll keep an eye out.
Thanks, Ryder. Appreciate it.
How you finding the Nexus?
How's life on the Nexus treating you?
Running water and rations. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
I can tell people are still shook up from the uprising, but compared to Varl, things almost feel normal.
History as a Spectre?
Pathfinder versus Spectre. How does it compare?
They're completely different beasts. As a Spectre, I worked in the shadows. Intel was on a need-to-know basis. Here, everyone's looking to me. Looking to me. It's all out in the open.
Which do you prefer?
Being a Spectre was easier, but being a Pathfinder's more rewarding.
And what's your role been like? What are you doing?
So, how are you finding the new post?
Not used to having people question my actions, but I like the challenge. More than I thought I would.
Any regrets?
My only regret is that Mason isn't here to see me play diplomat with Tan. Back in the Milky Way, I would have punched sense into that worm. Now, I use my words. I'm a changed man.
I like Rix. Rix is a good dude.
Good seeing you, Avitus.
Stay safe out there.
Alright, Avi. He's a great character, man. Wish we could spend more time doing some more missions with him.
The Asari seem happy just to be alive, but the Nexus is running out of places to put them.
I know. The outposts can't come fast enough.
I've built all of them!
In the meantime,
Would they be willing to go back into stasis?
after what they've been through, you get to ask them.
I see your point. Just double them up in whatever quarters we have.
Easier said than done.
Dude, we've literally built every outpost.
Good work locating the Asari Ark, Ryder.
There were a few bumps along the way, but we handled it.
Perhaps it's best I don't know. All that matters is that the Lucinia has returned, safe and sound. Did you have some other business?
Do you have any info on the Solarian Ark?
Thought I'd check in on the arcs.
Keep investigating, Ryder. We still need closure on the Solarian Ark. Until all the species are accounted for, we're a broken family.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
We've literally had
here to serve.
No leads. Unless there's a lead on Aladdin that I haven't really haven't unearthed yet. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like the Solarian Ark's going to be completely unviable, but that's just a hunch. I could be wrong.
For this too, huh? We marry few.
Yes, but I do more good where I am.
Lucky you. No back-breaking responsibilities.
Except keeping Ryder in one piece. That's more than enough.
Right, guys, I'm going to end the episode there. We'll spend some time in the next episode. Obviously, we'll talk to Addison and PB on board the Tempest. While we're here, we'll sweep up all these quests, but I'm not gonna entertain some of them, a lot of them, for being in the episodes if they're just bog standard fetch quest type things. But I can do it with a peaceful head on this time, I hope. So yeah, we found Ark Natanus. We've got Avi as the new Turian Pathfinder. He's a welcome addition. We rumbled Spender. We've thrown him in the lockup. And yeah, we'll try and do as many of these allies and relationship missions before we move on to hunting the Archon. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Leave me a thumbs up if you did, and just remember, everybody, never trust an on crate. I'll see you next time.